Louisiana Beer Reviews 35, Tuborg Classic. Tuborg Classic has been around since 1993, and it's the first beer in Denmark to ever use the term classic in its name. It's 4.6% alcohol. It's the third best-selling beer in Denmark. It's made with lager, Munich, caramel, and color malt. This beer was sent to me from Denmark by a friend of mine who lives over there now. As you can see, the can is a little dented up from the trip. There's a crown on it, and I believe this is made under a royal warrant. It says traditional Pilsner, beer of Tuborg. Guess that means beer of Tuborg, Tuborg beer. It gets a C- on Beer Advocate. It gets similar ratings on Rate Beer, around average. I've never tried this before, so I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what I'm going to think about it, but here we go. Apparently this is a very common beer in Denmark. Well, you can see it has a clear, golden appearance, thick, slightly off-white head. Not a whole lot of carbonation as far as bubbles streaming up the glass, however, but the head is thick. Now to give it a smell test. You pick up some strong barley notes, slight breadiness, although the aroma is mild actually. It's not strong in any way, but it's pleasant. Get a little of a water and even possibly, besides the water, some hop note, if I'm not mistaken. Just a slight hop spice to the aroma. Well, now to give it the taste test. You pick up some barley. As far as different types of barley, you can't tell. It's just has a grain taste, really, grain flavor. There's a slight hop bitterness underlying across the taste. The overall impression I get of this is quite watery. Has a very light, watery mouthfeel. Finish is refreshing and semi-dry. If I had to compare this beer to something in America, I'm thinking maybe Miller Genuine Draft, possibly, although it's much darker than the Miller Genuine Draft, but it has similar characteristics, I believe, in my opinion. Although it's different, it's not the same. I'm just trying to think of something that compares to something I've had before. you do get the hops in there. It gives it a decent spice to it. It's not particularly well-rounded, however, although it's sort of a ragged beer in some ways. It's hard to describe what I mean by that. Just you get one taste here and then another one over there. The head is creamy. Now, how would I rate this? Yeah, I could see living in Denmark and picking this up if it's not too expensive. It's nothing super exciting, certainly nothing bad. It's an ordinary Pilsner beer, actually. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give this a B-. It's good, slightly above average. 85 out of 100, so to speak. It's got a nice amount of carbonation. So I'm going to say, hey, Brian, thank you for sending this to me from Denmark. Anytime you have an urge to send lots of beer over here, just do it. That's not a problem at all. I'm going to take care of it if you ever need to do that. Anyway, if you happen to be in Denmark, or if you happen to have a friend who lives out there and he wants to send you beers to review or just to try, I recommend it. Yeah, it's pleasant to drink. Good beer to drink for, say, watching the Super Bowl. It does have a little sweetness to it also, I've noticed. So, Les Bon Ton Roulé, this is a good beer, and I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to New Orleans.